We're going to bring you an interconference matchup in this one as the Cavaliers. Come from Cleveland to play this one. We're in San Antonio. The Spurs with home court playing here at the AT&T Center. Hi, everyone. We're happy to have you with us for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, and here with me today, Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. All right, let's set the floor. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, down low, it's Love and Mozgov. Filling out the wings, it's Shumpert and LeBron. And it's Irving at the point. Green left side. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. And guys, as a second-round pick, Danny Green was once an afterthought out of North Carolina. Now, he's one of the most dangerous three-point shooters in the league.
You're right, Kevin. Throughout last season, and 42% from beyond the arc for his career. And great consistency, too. He's been over 41 every season for the past 4.
And here is Parker, following the three-pointer by Kyrie Irving. Duncan outside. Second chance shot. And the bank shot is good.
Obviously, a mix-up defensively on that possession.
Talking about Danny Green, he owns one of the better field goal percentages for a volume three-point shooter in the league. And he's a marksman at the charity stripe, too. A valuable role player for any offense.
Here's Parker after the made shot from Amon Shumpert. And the dunk by Duncan.
He always knows where his teammate's going to be, and Kevin, that will let him put the ball where he wants it, right waiting for him.
And when you think about Danny Green, he doesn't just hit from downtown. He does it when it counts. Go back to that NBA Finals back in 13, and he made a total of 27 threes, smashing that previous record of 22, and that's coming up big in the biggest moments. And Amon Shumpert, more athlete than player when he entered the league. 42-inch max vertical, shoulders carved like Michelangelo, but he had a long way to go in terms of his skill set, and you can see that evolution right before your eyes. How about 3 or 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
Here's Parker. Kicks it out to Leonard. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. Parker's got 3 assists in the game. And talking about Amon Shumpert, he seemed to learn from working with LeBron and Kyrie last year.
Yes, Shumpert was brought over for his defense, clearly, but as a bonus, his offense improved and got better. Now let's see if he can build on that going forward.
The Spurs have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field to start out the game. Green kicks to Aldridge. Green, the screen. Nobody near Leonard. And another basket for San Antonio.
Boy, guys, they've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. Excellent.
4 straight passes leading to scores.
So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. David West, he's checked in for Duncan. Diaw comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. Anu Ginobili's checked in for Green. And it's Mills in for Tony Parker. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Anderson Varejão's checked in for Mozgov. Tristan Thompson comes in for Kevin Love. Smith checked in for Shumpert. And Mo Williams subbed in for Kyrie Irving. Williams, that's good.
And really smart to draw his man out to the perimeter. He's giving up too much size to be effective inside.
Showed nice basketball IQ. I agree, Greg. I mean, if he finds his spot on the perimeter and doesn't force it, I think his outside shot will be hard to block no matter who's defending it.
And guys, the first year for David Blatt, he was second-guessed at every turn. And that happens when you are picked to make the finals, but also when you coach LeBron James.
Here's James after the made shot from Manu Ginobili. Williams passes to Thompson. It's rebounded by West.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
Williams with the steal. Here's Smith. Knocked loose. Ginobili with the steal. Leonard kicks to Mills. Feeds to Ginobili. Williams with the block. LeBron right side. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Wow, beautiful feed from Mo Williams.
12 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. And he lobs it up toward the rim.
Easy to see who's going to win that race.
Yeah, early offense is often easy offense. Excellent work that time.
And a good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. Spurs lead by... Well, it's been a tight one so far as we get the second quarter going back here. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Spurs?
They've been making some really nice passes out there. Excellent passing. That could set the tone for the rest of the game.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
Parker and Green are the guard pairing. Duncan out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Ginobili in a small forward. And that's who's in the game for the Spurs.
Backs a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
Ah, that's bringing it down hard, Clark.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Symbolic there as well of the effort here tonight.
Excellent use of the screen that time. 6 points for Kyrie Irving.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of him.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
It's Ginobili on the wing. 5 to shoot. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Well, last season would be one where Kevin Love played a different role, saw his numbers decline, but that was, I think, especially with LeBron and Kyrie, much better players than he ever had in Minnesota. That was to be expected.
It's a great point, Kevin. And Love dropped about 10 points per game in terms of his output. The field goal percentage as well as three-point percentage was down, but still, he traded it all to be on a winning team. And I really feel like his numbers will start to go up as he makes the adjustment to playing with great players.
Good point. Off the pick. And Aldridge slams it in.
And that's how it's done. I mean, find that hole in the D and then go hard to the rack.
Maybe that hole was a little bigger than it should have been.
Well, it was. I mean, a tight game like this one, you'd think they'd have a little more energy at the defensive end than that.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers.
And, you know, for Love last season, we knew he'd be in a supporting role to LeBron. You put any player next to LeBron, and he automatically becomes some kind of role player.
Mozgov comes in for Tristan Thompson. And it's LeBron in for Richard Jefferson. Cavaliers have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter.
And thinking back to Love and his numbers last year, we saw the same thing from Bosh when he played with LeBron. Love and Bosh had similar reductions in scoring, but both were still great players, and they both have the ability to adapt and impact the game in other ways.
Aldridge with a screen on Irving. Parker double team. Aldridge dishes to Duncan. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Irving with a clean look. The shot is good, and so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4. Aldridge with a screen on Irving. It's Parker with the drive. And the dunk by Aldridge.
Boy, that was a thing of beauty by Parker.
Here's Irving. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. Irving's got it all tied up now for Cleveland.
You know, not necessarily what you're looking for, but still able to convert.
Here's Green. Duncan high post. Ginobili kicks to Green. Releases. Smith with the defensive effort.
Well, I think he kind of alligator armed that one. Short stroked it. After doing a nice job to get open, he didn't finish the shot.
Mozgov wide open. He fires. And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket.
You know, one of the unsung things about Danny Green is his team defense. I mean, he flies around that end of the court, and his instincts usually put him in the right position to make a play.
Green against LeBron. It's stolen by Green. And now the fast break, Ginobili with the ball. And he gets it to go. Now it's a 4-point Spurs lead.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets, Greg, resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. West is checked in for Duncan. Diaw comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. Kawhi Leonard is checked in for Manu Ginobili. And it's Mills in for Green. Well, David West's usage and overall numbers have ticked away with time. He's still as efficient as ever.
Yeah, not the over 50% field goal guy he used to be, but still a valuable contributor on the block.
LeBron passes to Williams. Shumpert gets a wide open look. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. Mills dishes to West. Here's Leonard. The shot is off. Good D by James.
And for West, a lot of what he brings to the table is just professionalism, leadership, and a real example of how to get the most out of what you've got. He keeps everybody on the team focused, too. When he speaks, guys listen.
Shoots from the baseline. And Diaw kicks to Parker.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And the stuff by West.
Well, that's why they're on the lead. Aggressive play at both ends. Very nicely done there.
Absolutely. They make the steal, pay dividends instantly on the fast break.
And here's LeBron outside. Welcome back, everyone. We're ready to get going again as this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports continues. Players are topped off with Gatorade, hydrated, and ready to get going again as well. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
And in terms of points in that first half, you know, he's now at a point where we expect him to perform that way.
And, Greg, that tells you all you need to know about what a talent he is. I mean, I'll bet he adds a lot more to his totals after the break.
We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball.
A lot of action from Irving. 10 points, and he's knocked down a pair of three-pointers in this game, too.
And maybe it's time for them to set a few more screens for him up top and let him add to that total.
Checking out the group for David Blatt to start the second half. Filling out the wings, it's Shumpert and LeBron. Down low, it's Love and Mozgov. And it's Irving in at the 1. LeBron kicks to Love. The tray. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. The Cavaliers shooting their third free throw shot of the game. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
Kyrie Irving made his first playoff appearance last season with the Cavs, and individually got a big $90 million max extension as well. He's in a really good spot in his career at this point.
Here's Shumpert. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Shumpert's got 5 now. Parker inside. He's covered by Irving. Duncan, the pass to Parker. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. Throws down off the coast-to-coast drive.
And that almost feels like 2 buckets coming off the steal like it did.
And especially the fact that it now ties the game. The lead was about to be stretched out, and instead, it's back even.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. And speaking of Irving's star status, last season a signature shoe in his name. I see, in fact, that you and Clark are wearing them tonight. That's always a big deal.
Kevin, that's an elite club to be in. Only the true superstars get that kind of status. He certainly got the flash to go with the substance.
Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Parker again. Irving lets the 3 fly. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
They have yet to hit a shot. A real slow start here in the second half.
Got a piece of it. Parker with the steal. Green dishes to Leonard. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. Leonard's got 6.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Pretty clear, it's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
And Cleveland making a change here. Thompson's checked in.
And one problem with the Cavs last season was they put immediate pressure on themselves. A part of that was the trade for Kevin Love.
San Antonio leading. Parker kicks to Duncan. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. And it's 8 points for Duncan.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
Parker again, serving. Parker outside. The kick out to Aldridge. 4 on the shot clock. Off target from 3-point range. Cleveland's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Parker passes to Green. Love again, it's Duncan. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Love's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. James dishes to Irving. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Irving's got 6 points in the quarter.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
Takes it out to Leonard. A 3. Out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. David West, he's checked in for Duncan. DL comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. Manu Ginobili, he's checked in for Green. And it's Mills in for Tony Parker. Smith checked in for the Cavaliers. Williams comes in for Shumpert. Irving kicks to LeBron. Back to Irving. Pass to Smith. Tries it from 19. Drained for 2 points. Smith's got 6 points.
And how big was last year's trade for J.R. Smith? I mean, sent from the Knicks to the Cavaliers around midseason, Smith began to post some of the better numbers of his career, helping prove that for a tumultuous personality like Smith's, environment is key.
For the Cavaliers, Anderson Varejau's checked in for Thompson. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Kyrie Irving. They get it back. Dellavedova, the pass to Smith. There's 37 seconds left to play in the third. Dishes to Varejao. Leonard with the steal. Can they get it? Shot is good, and the Cavaliers lead cut down to just 1 on the basket from Ginobili.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
That's got to be job number 1 right now. Nothing easy on the inside.
LeBron, that's a 2-pointer. Another miss by LeBron.
A little ambitious on that possession, trying to hit a shot in the face of that defensive pressure.
And we just... All right, we welcome you back to what's been a hard-fought battle. Fourth quarter should be good. Cleveland's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. Defensive-minded Green and Leonard are the wings. Aldridge out there with Duncan. And it's Parker in at the point. And that's who's in the game for the Spurs. And it's Love penetrating. Nails the 16-footer. Love's got the lead up to 3 now for the Cavs.
Yeah, it's just a smart shot, taking advantage of the mismatch.
Well, with a stroke like that and the height advantage as well, the mid-range J is almost a gimme.
Irving's checked in for Cleveland. Off his foot, and the official saying it was kicked.
Kickball call.
Here's Shumpert. It's a pick by Love. From the arc.
Here with the lead, they'd really like to finish this team off. But they just haven't knocked down the three-pointers at the same percentage that they did in the first half here in the second. So we'll see what happens going forward.
Back to Parker. Shot clock at 6. Duncan with the screen for Parker. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Irving, a good look. Drops one in from the wing. And the Cavaliers lead by 5.
And the D is having problems stopping the mid-range jumper. They're not really closing out on them as much as they should be.
6 of their last 10 points have come by way of the 2-point.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Guys, thank you. I got a chance to hear what Greg Popovich was saying to his team. He loved the work they were doing on the interior, saying, listen, they've got no answer for us inside, and we're not going to let them off the hook now. Keep pounding it down low.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas. And guys, remember, LaMarcus Aldridge last January suffering a torn ligament in his thumb, scheduled to undergo surgery and miss 2 months of the season, but he opted to tough it out and keep playing. And boy, how big was that for the Blazers?
LeBron, he's checked in for Jefferson.
LeBron James.
Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. And another miss by Cleveland. And Aldridge postponing that thumb injury surgery, even though they said it might double his eventual recovery time.
Yeah, I think it's pretty admirable that he was out there because he wasn't just playing in pain. He was playing hurt. That shows you his commitment to winning.
Shot is good, and the Cavaliers lead cut to just one on the basket from Green. The Cavaliers have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. James dishes to Love. Top of the key. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Solid on the one-hand throw down there.
You know, Clark, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Yep.
Yeah, and one reason why, I just don't know that I've ever seen him miss a play like that.
Parker kicks to Green. And it's good on the assist by Parker. Green's got the game tied up here for the Spurs.
And tired legs affect you at the defensive end first, and that's what we're seeing here.
You called it, Greg. As much offense as we saw early, we're seeing even more of it here late.
Parker passes to Leonard. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
Nice pass. He got the ball right into his teammate's shooting pocket. On time and on target.
Green against LeBron. Out to Shumpert. On the wing, Irving. 6 to shoot. Outside Shumpert. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
And you can tolerate gaffes like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
Manu Ginobili, he's checked in for Green. Here's Shumpert. And he jams it with authority.
Right back to the basics there, using the one-hand slam for that.
Doesn't he make the basics look pretty exceptional?
Yeah, he does. They look sweet when he does them.
And he better stay with those basics because this game is still yet to be determined.
And he overdid it there. Too much force, it looked like, on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant.
And Kevin, I got to tell you, he's probably fortunate to just get a flagrant 1 there. I mean, so much contact. The officials easily could have gone even harder on it. Greg, I agree. He better be on his best behavior from now on. One more flagrant of any variety, and he's out of here. Mozgov with the steal. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. James with the ball. You know, fought hard from start to finish on that play. Defended the shot and then finished it off with the rebound. For Cleveland, they've gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter.
So they're having a problem dealing with Kevin Love.
Guys, it's come down here to a very important possession.
Yeah, 0 tolerance for mistakes here.
And there's the feed to Aldridge. And the rejection by Love. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. That one on Parker. It's the first that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game. Wow, I tell you what, those free throws will give them some much-needed breathing room. 2-possession game now. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Outside, Ginobili. No good. Shumpert with some nice D. And now we've got the intentional foul. And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. So he comes up empty, missing both. Here are the Spurs with the ball, trailing by 5. A 3 from Leonard. The rebound by Kevin Love. And that's an intentional foul. He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. And so both free throws are good. And it's a 7-point game.
And he adds to their lead with some very solid free throws.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. They trail by 7. 12 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
Yeah, they can call all the timeouts they want, but really, I don't think it matters at this point.
Yeah, I'm ready to go home just like the players are. There's nothing they can do to salvage this one right now. Let's go. Get out of here. Game done.
Yep. You summed it up.
I was going to say, yeah, I don't think we need to comment after that.
Adios. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. They're behind by 6. 5 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Guys, what's your take?
Yeah, they can game plan all they want, but unless they can put more time on the clock, I think this bad boy's over.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure what they hope to get accomplished with this time out here.
Five seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Knocks down the 3. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
Yeah, you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Sure, it's not over. The clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they've got to try to manage it.
And so it's Cleveland who comes out on top here. A narrow win under difficult circumstances.